Hi everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I didn't feel like playing no music. I just wanted to hop right into it. Apologize for being late. Hi everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I didn't feel like playing no music. Hopefully that's still playing. Sometimes it'll play and sometimes it won't, but I don't understand why it doesn't mute itself sometimes. So pretty much I want to get started with today. Give me a second. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Homework. So that's UOBX. Da 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 da. I'm thinking. Go ahead and open that. I'm about to show y'all in a second. Uh, Hold up. Let me show y'all. Already starting out messed up. First one I got effing right. It's probably wrong. I kind of knew it was that one too. Let me make sure I'm right. False. Here we go. Get out my handy dandy paper. We just figured out Kimberly clues. We just figured out Kimberly clues. We just figured out Kimberly clues. So everybody sing along. I'm not going to be on here too long, even if it messes up. But I'm going to do this and something else. Let's see what is it. This is wrong. It confused me a little bit. Mm-mm. I messed up. Mm. Damn it, I knew it was true. That's confusing. I just want to know it's going to be another hour long, but I have something to do. So I'm going to get off there. No. I just want to know how long it is. Another 49-minute project. Yes. That was 29. I can't do it right now. I got hopefully an interview coming up. Last one, last one. How long is week 6? Whoa. Whoa. An hour and 21 minutes. We're going to get all this crap taken care of. Oh, it's for, I appreciate. Oh, man, that's a tricky one right there. Hmm. Hmm. What time did I say to Facebook? What is all these sounds? I'm not even typing nothing. What? That's crazy. New sounds, new day. 2:30 Wednesday. It's not gonna be over to 4, so I have to. Let me. If I keep hearing that sound. Come on, go through. You would think I'm texting everybody, but it's not going. I'm gonna close it out and open it again. Lord Jesus. Let's wait. I really want to do this for 2 hours. Come on. It's just stalled. What's up with that? Somebody like, you don't got the right service. Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna go somewhere else real quick. Okay. We got the whole day together. Do I have? No, we don't. I have 2 appointments, to be quite honest. And then I have an appointment with her that we may have to change. I'm thinking, y'all. I'll deal with this tomorrow because it's like I'm gonna stay on here till 6:29. I have to get off of here. The reason why I'm staying on here to 6:29 because I have a 6:30 appointment. So I should play Christmas music, or I wonder if they're gonna take that from me. Mm, let me find their thank you. Do. Do. There we go. Keep that up. And now I just talk to you guys. So pretty much, I have an interview with figuring cuss word. As much as I cuss, I don't want to say the cuss word out. Um, I think it lasts an hour or 45 minutes. I'm not sure, but I hope that it'd be a great podcast. Then I got to reach out to Wally Archer, a famous interviewer with Downtown Hot Radio, who have interviewed people like T.I. and uh, a lot of good people. Put it to you like that. A lot of people. I can't even name them all. Then I reach out to him to be interviewed again with his following base, his 17,000 followers. Um, I've been meaning to reach out to him. I'll reach out to him next week. And crazy. So that's what I'm gonna do. I was supposed to be sending him a podcast too. I'm afraid to have anybody on my page for 2 o'clock. So I think that I'm gonna do this month just me because it's getting down to the wire of me doing my project. So let me write her right now. That's why I'm looking away. Let me write her right now. Mm, 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 mm. This is the wrong way. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna talk about, which I know what I'm gonna talk about at 2 p.m. I'm gonna talk about what's to come. Just keep it like that and write it down. So I wrote her. I didn't want to do that um, to her. It's just that if she don't show up, my airtime will be gone, and I just got tired of people standing me up on my primetime spot. So I might as well take my primetime NBC spot for a little bit until I can get everything adjusted. Now I know, uh, things happen, but I just don't want. I'm. It's not like I'm being big and bad. It's that I'm afraid because I don't want my primetime spot to be messed up. So I'm gonna put what's to come, write down a list of things, what's to come, and talk about it for an hour. That's what I'm gonna do. And I guess I will get off of here for a little bit so I can write down what's to come, make a banner and a pic. Um, yeah. So I really, truly appreciate you guys watching me do my homework. It's not like I'm begging, like, uh, please watch my show. No, I enjoy y'all watching my show. Y'all don't need to like nothing. It could be an organic thing where you just watch me. I don't get off on it. I appreciate it. So somebody's out there saying, wow, you know, she's working hard. Somebody out there. And that's all I need is people like you who sit up there and watch me and understand that, you know, I'm not doing it for likes. I'm doing it for awareness so that the next person that's going through a lot can do what I do. Um, just so many things. It's not about breaking down to other people. Oh, great. Thank you so much, Miss Rodrigo. Thank you so much. Um, it's not like it's not about bringing other people down, but tomorrow is a date. Um, I have an appointment for an hour and a half at 8:30, then another appointment at 10. Then I'm free until 2 p.m. And in between that time, I need to write down what I need to do. And then, and this is virtual appointment, so I don't need to go nowhere. But then I have I have a 3 p.m. with the smart and talented woman that got way more followers than me. Nice woman. She built her own followers. So yeah, I will be talking about tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Tuesday, Wednesday, when I go to the discussion at 11 a.m. about how they are centering my head count of how many people is on here. I'm not mad. If it said 100 to even 1,000 to even 2,000 up to 12 to 20,000, I am not mad with you. What I am mad about is that I never get an accurate head count. There could be 5 people or 10 people. I'm holding up to 5 and 5, but there could be 10 people watching me right now and it only show up as one. And that is something that I'm gonna talk about. Is very censoring. Or when somebody likes something, they censor how many people can see it, how many heads liked it. I'm not going to go in cussing people out. I'm not going to go in guns blazing. I'm just going to give my opinion. And I know it's going to be a lot of people there, but they don't have me going there on Wednesday just to be a extra head, knowing what I've done in the past and what I've actually have to offer. So yeah, so yeah, and this gives me 30 minutes, 34 minutes to take a break, and yeah, that's it. If they allow me, I'll get back on here, but I won't be mad at them if they don't, because that defeats the purpose of their film to sit up there and be interviewed about figuring shit out, and then all of a sudden, what is it? That's the name of the podcast, but you go to figuring shit out, talking about, can I record this on mine? And you're like, well, what the fuck is the reason why you know what I'm saying? Like, you want me to record you and then you record it. Some people are okay with it. Some people are okay with it, but others be like, no. And I used to get mad. This is like a 4-year process. I used to get mad. You're like, why not? It's boosting your ratings. But hey, you can't get mad at that. I'm just a regular old girl, like I'm just a regular old girl that want to see things happen for myself and want to be in my goal, whether I win or lose, when I do decide in the future, way in the further future, is to, like, seriously, 10 to 20 years, if I'm still alive, hopefully I will be. I wonder how much I can accomplish by advocating and educating people. But if I'm still alive 10 to 15 years, I want to be a nominee for running for the President of the United States of America. That will shake me up very vigorously. And the reason why I want to do this is because I believe that they need somebody, not, this is not an SNL skit where you have somebody that used to be homeless running for president. This is somebody who cares about the people that get censored on every end, which I'm not mad about. It's for my own good. I know why they doing it, but it's time to, like, release it every now and then to allow me to grow, because people are actually thinking they're the only one watching my show, and that's kind of unfair to me. So, you know, I want to run because I want to help people. And hey, if I lose, I'll be in the history books. And sorta, if I make it to that point. But that's where I want to see myself. An African American girl who's Republican, and everybody like, why is she Republican? I don't know. Everybody like, she's prejudiced. No, I'm not. But that's why I want to do it. I stand out, and I like the guy say. I'm just gonna call him the guy. He said that I got lucky because I'm running against one person. You know, it's funny, man. It's really funny, man. And like I said, I'm not ready for certain things, but I want to gradually. Like Doja Cat wasn't even ready to be in a large area, to be quite honest. It was like she used to sing in condensed areas where it wasn't a large audience, and then she built up to that point. That's how I want to be. I haven't been around like a large amount of people, and it doesn't scare me. It doesn't scare me. It just makes me like not freeze, but it's hard to explain. It's not that I will freeze because I will begin talking and then I will grow from there, but I just haven't. And that's a lot of eyes on you. That's energy on you from all different walks of life. So you got to think, you got to be on your P's and Q's and say to yourself, that's a lot of people probably drinking purposely or coughing purposely. You cough and you have a train of thought. You may skip your train of thought, you know. And so Doja Cat she used to sing in like small knit places at first when she came out with Amala, which is her real name. And then she came out with Hot Pink, or I think it was the other way around. And then she came out with her junior album, which is the digital album with her. I don't want to describe it. So her like that song um Need to Know, that her whole CD. And yeah, yeah, very controversy. And she began to dance more. She could always dance, but she came out of her shell with the right people beside her. That's the point I'm getting at. When you have the right people encouraging you beside you, whether male or female, you can come out of your shell. When they telling you, hey Kim, I think you should take this alternative and do it this way, then you're coming out of your shell saying, oh yeah, that is true. I did kind of mess up. You didn't mess up. You just need to correct it. Stuff like that. Encouragement goes a long way, and we fail to do that. Some people do it. Like I'm being given that lately, but some people fail to do it to others, and it's not right. And I've been around a bad crowd that haven't encouraged me to do anything. They just want me to pay the money that I paid for state senator and just do nothing. And I really felt bad. Like I didn't sign up just to do nothing, sit like a chicken on an egg and wait for it to hatch, because it's not going to hatch unless I put some warmth in it and may fart on it a little bit, you know, and don't light a match. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, y'all. But all I'm saying, let me make sure it's 6:30. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me make sure. What time is it for? What time is it for? I don't see the time. Wait, 6:30. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Um, I I just need people encouraging me, man. I'm gonna be stuck, not stuck in a bad way, but stuck with this person for 4 or 5 years, and possibly even when I do my campaign, my big campaign, 10 years down the road, which is doing presidency. If everything works out, I would love for him to run my presidency campaign. I'm not looking, like I said, like one of the governors, he was telling me, actually campaigned and made these phone calls, because it's not easy. You have to make phone calls to get their feet wet, right? They made phone calls and did that to get their feet wet, and then they became governor. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to jump in there saying I'm literate. I know everything about, because quite frankly, I know everything about history. I know everything about politics, because I don't. But if I get into that field and start talking to people, I would know more. I'm a little illiterate when it comes to that, and I'll admit. But on the contrary, I believe that that's a plus, because how many people get in that knows it all and actually don't know jack nothing about what's going on in the world or in their city, because they stay on the super outskirts, and all they do is read a statistical book on what they believe is going on a piece of paper or online. I've lived what's going on and seen it online, and some of it don't match up. And that's what makes me different. That's what makes me different. I'm not talking junk about those. I'm just saying that I was bad in history. I didn't care about politics, the legislative branch, or lower branch, level branch, like I did not care. I just took bare minimum to get the grade, didn't want to learn about it. I was in summer school. I had to take summer school classes in order to catch up. It was ninth grade stuff you had to learn, but I was not interested. I did not know at this very moment that I would have to flood myself with information on this while going to school for my master's, while going back to school for my doctorates. Yes, I didn't know. I didn't know that this was going to be a part of my life. People influence me, but this is not influence. This is fate. However, I get in. I don't smoke Newports no more. I don't smoke Marlboros no more. I don't want lung cancer. I don't want no type of cancer. All I do is try to eat healthy. The only thing I haven't been doing lately is working out. But I will soon. I have 6 weeks to do it. Less than 6 weeks. First, I'm going to start off walking 2 miles. And the walk is better than the run. The run, yeah, you shed more. But the walk, I remember walking 10 miles to the Canadian border. And it took me nowhere. Once I get mad, because I was so furious that nobody wanted to drive me up there. I was like mad, and that adrenaline get to pumping, and you listening to music, and you there by the time it's over. So I just want it to be a fair. It will be fair, because from the sounds of it, that's a good lady. I hope she makes some good changes, and I hope that in the next 4 years, I wanted to do it now, but I'm not ready now. But I want to be known, acknowledged. So this is my acknowledgement to the people, so that they know that my face is not just going away, and that I'm not just faking being Republican as an advantage or a disadvantage. I am truly a Republican with bipartisan ways. And that's how I feel. You can check the tapes from, I don't want y'all to go back on those tapes. Those tapes was horrific. But it told a story. It told a story. I was putting people out there. Some I apologize to. Some I definitely, if I like Mark Zuckerberg, what he does on his time and how he promote and advertise himself is between him and the advertisers. It has nothing to do with me. If he want to promote himself with Beyonce, that's between him, the advertisers, and what Beyonce want to see. It has nothing to do with me. Nor was I jealous. I was just being nosy. That's it. And even Jay-Z official page that has over millions of people wrote to me, thank you for everything. I never knew what he meant by that. And then another page was created. But I know that initial page is run by people that know Jay-Z. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know if it was as a Scarface kiss in the face or as as one of them them, I forgot what you call it, where they kiss, the kiss of death, where they kiss somebody and they kill them. I don't know what it was for, but it's all on my old page and stuff that I can't explain. I don't know if it was because I was on medicinal marijuana. I had uh, my laptop for so long. I don't know what was going on with me. But everything I did was not altered. Everything I did was not altered in a way that I sat up there and altered it on Final Cut Pro or Apple Cut, however you say it. The one that's embedded in the computer itself, not the one that's they put on the computer. So when you see those pictures, just know that that's real. I noticed them myself, and I pawned all those items when I was homeless. My phone, everything. And I don't know why. You can't ask me why. I don't know why. You can't, I don't know. Why? I don't know. I just put it out there. You got Marty Kaiser um, on there. You got Mark, which I apologize to the ends of this world because I practically was talking junk about somebody on their Facebook page. That's the lowest you can go. And then I talked about the YouTube personnel because I was trying to figure out who was in my corner and who was not. And they kept taking away my page and suspending it because I started to talk about Biden a lot. And that's why I say don't go on there, because I talked a lot of crap. Some stuff got deleted. My whole 3 YouTube pages that had a lot more people that I've interviewed on there. I've interviewed over 1,000 people, but had a lot more people on there got deleted with all their stuff. I felt my heart dropped, but I needed to be taught a lesson. Even though I agree with some stuff Trump do, that doesn't mean I have the authority or it's above my pay grade to sit up there and do what I did. And for those who I've talked about and haven't apologized to, like the YouTube guy or Instagram. No, I'm just playing, Mark. You like, I'm the Instagram job. I know you don't watch my crap, but your moderators do. So, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, um, everyone, I apologize. It was not the medicinal marijuana, but it was a lot going on with me. Like nobody would listen to me. Nobody. I was trying my best to when people ignore, like, that's not my weakest fear, biggest fear, or nor is it something I get mad over. But when you have higher ups, I used to talk about how they hinder my page. I used to talk about how I, just what I said about Mark Zuckerberg. I'm like, okay, you're worried about that, but not worried about people that need their pages like me. And I used to talk about YouTube. They changed the white lady that used to be with YouTube since the beginning that YouTube was set up, and they put in a foreigner, which I'm not mad about. But at the time, he is not an illegal immigrant, but Biden put him in office, and I got mad. And they took my page away a day later after I said what I said. So I have a lot that I've said, and I apologize to him. I'm not looking at the camera because I'm thinking about what else I need to say. I got 13 minutes. So, yeah, it was, and I used to definitely hashtag the FBI. You hashtag the FBI, you definitely being watched. And it's not like I want to be watched, but this is the safest that I can possibly be, being alone and being in politics and seeing what I've seen over the course of 4, 5, 6 years with the downfall of my relationship, and the torment, the mental torture, the mental abuse of illegal immigrants that they do to me in order to make me look like I have mental health issues, which I do, I'll admit. But I know what I'm seeing from what I'm not seeing. I know exactly what I'm seeing. And then they take that and twist it, you know. But like I said, I tell all these women of all races this: when I'm out the way, if I get out the way, then who are they going to look for? It's not just me. As you can see, it's a lot more people that they're looking up. It's a lot more people that they are killing, and nobody's making an example out of them. They make an example out of me for one mistake, and it was very minute compared to the things that they have done, period. Mine was a slice of cake, and I was off of something that was not, I normally never take, never take it, willingly or non-willingly, unless it was ingested purposefully, illegally, by somebody messing with what I had in my book bag while I was asleep. So somebody tying up a 12-year-old girl that is their race because of jealousy, and killing her, or a white woman with children who works out at the gym, torturing and killing her, or another white lady It is not even about the race. This is the things that I've heard over the course of months. Another white lady, a white young lady that had a disability, tortured with an iPhone phone cord and killed. And he smiled. He smirked. Why aren't these guys going to Guantanamo Bay being made an example out of? Or are y'all going to do them? Are y'all going to do them like that guy I was telling y'all about earlier, who literally got 7 years for a life? Her life was, this African American woman life for being strangled was worth 7 years in the state of New York. So somebody say, man, I'm going to kill something. Where you going? New York? New York, I'll get 7 years. I'll see you in a bit. On the up and up. People pick and choose what states they can go to so they can get off easier. And who God only knows the ones that haven't been caught and are murdered by illegals or murdered in general and never caught. Just cold case files over the course of the 5 years or 4 years. This has been happening for a while, but it's getting worse and worse. It's getting worse and worse. So what do we do about this? What do we do? I'm not president. I'm not president. But I have suggestions. I have a lot of them. So we'll see what is going to happen over the course of 4.5 years. And it would have been an honor to become state senator while Trump was president, because I think this is going to be his last go round. There's no way he's going to register to become president a second term. It will be very hard, harder than ever before. It'd be really funny if he look in the same way and sound the same way that he sound when he in his 4-year term. So yeah, I hope nothing but the best for him and his family. I hope nothing but the best for Biden and his family. Jill has her doctorate degree. I just hope that he gets the treatment that he needs, because that's the elephant in the room. Everybody ignoring that. Hey, you might as well put my dad up for president of the United States. All you got to do is put a teleprompter in front of him. And I'm not talking about Biden whatsoever, but people with dementia can read. They can function, but it's like when that camera or that thing is off, or if they say end quote or stop here, because they're end quoting it when it's not supposed to be said, or say not supposed to be said, end quote, then that's showing that they don't understand the meaning of catchphrases or actual sentences where you say a quote in when it says end quote, don't say nothing. That's all I'm saying. He's a wonderful guy, funny, he's done some things that are questionable though. So my goal is to talk about, and he's done called black people roaches, but I'm not here to talk about him. I'm here to tell the people that he's done his job as being president of the United States, and we know what to expect if he reruns and something happens where he runs. So it's a scary thing. You know, he did his job. He did end student loan forgiveness, or however that is. You know, see what I'm saying? I don't know it all, which I do know it because he ended mine, and I appreciate that. You know, also, you know, he's done other good things. He has, but I've never called. I've said Liz Cheney has gas. I never really said anything such as like picking with this person, calling them names. I couldn't look at myself in the face because the only reason I said that was because she said she will make sure that Trump never see her over office again. And I was just furious. But I talked about it. I talked about her, not in a super bad way, but my what time is it? 4 minutes. My I hope she's doing okay. I hope Nancy Pelosi, Paul Pelosi. I talked about the Paul Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi thing where I never talked about whether she had dentures or not, Nancy Pelosi. I don't care about that. But I did talk about the Paul Pelosi break in, how all those cameras and agents are around, but yet, and that's what got her ended up stepping down as um, as the head of the House. Um, I forgot what they call it, um, but she stepped down. She was the head of the House of Representatives. I want to say. I hope I said that right. I probably am right. That's how I do my homework. But she stepped down after we began, me, Benny Johnson, and Tucker Carlson began to talk about it. And it was a victory because it was a lot of unknown lives. You know, it was a lot of inconsistencies with what happened. You know, we gonna give him some milk and cookies, and he want to break Nancy Pelosi kneecap in. He broke into a highly high end place, a high end place where there's agents of abundance. Nobody saw him with rope and nothing. He had a hammer, and he broke in while Paul on his drinking. He just got arrested for drinking and driving and hit in a foreign vehicle, foreigner in a vehicle. And now he's just being a good boy, taking a shower, and he doesn't hear it. And he sits there once he's in, he ties him up. He sits there real quick, and under, dang, 2 minutes passed. It was just 6:27. Okay. It just didn't make no sense. It just didn't make no sense, y'all. And so I was on ahead of everything. When it was out, I knew it. And there were some things that Sky News said I'm like a ticking time bomb, probably because before I told the story about the black kids being roaches, when I told that story a month later, they came out with the story. I looked at his whole past, but everybody has a past. I can't get mad at Biden for his past and saying things like that. If I hold grudges, that would be mean that people can hold grudges against me. I just want a straight up apology for doing that. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. a straight up apology, something that says, hey, look, I apologize for, you know, sitting up there and calling people names. I didn't mean it in that way. You know, we all make mistakes. We do. You can't say Jesus didn't make a mistake. He made a mistake by being too nice to people, talking about he's going to kill me. And he did. He like, well, you said I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Like, seriously. Walking around drinking wine and crap, talking about who's going to kill you. And then they kill you. And we don't even know if that really happened that way. We don't know. I know a lot of people get mad at me, but we don't know what happened. And I don't want to get into no detail. I just don't. Look at what's happening now. For instance, it's written on paper, okay, it's in the Bible. But now we got the World Wide Web. So whatever is going on the World Wide Web, whether true or false, is getting twisted from leftist side and rightist side. So you got the right saying one thing about their storyline, and you got the left saying one thing about their storyline. So how is it possible that this didn't happen 2,000-3,000 years ago? And the journalist wasn't being corrected, whether they were, like, we didn't have word check or check and see if they're inconsistent with what they're saying, right? So it is what it is. That's why I'm gonna wait till 6:35. If they don't come on, it's okay. I'm not gonna get mad. But that's why I don't get mad at things such as, things like that. You got so much going on, so much going on, and I don't go to church because I don't even want to talk about religion. It's not that I'm not religious, but I say that to say people in church are actually cheating on their husbands and wives in the church. Like, they have groups of people in churches doing ungodly things and is praying to the Lord. They get up every Sunday or take their Wednesday class to sin. So I'd rather be here like a hermit right now until I meet the right people, and people that have sinned but is looking to make a difference in their life. Because I'm not perfect. I've sinned, you know, and I'm looking to sit up there and make a difference with all the sinning I've did and want to recover from. And I say I do more, like, what's the opposite of sin? I do more godly things than sinning. I learned from my sin, and now it's time to recover from that and learn from that. I would never be who I am intelligently to the point that I'm getting my master's if yeah, they're not coming. It's probably conflict of interest, or they probably don't want to go. It's okay. I'm not mad. Stuff happens. I've had situation happen where I didn't show up, and it's okay. So, like I was saying, but I had stuff to do. But like I was saying, you can never say that. But if you keep sinning and don't care about sinning, don't care at all. You just don't care, and the cycle continues. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And that's why I do what I do. But I thought I had an interview today. I guess I didn't. You know, it happened. And I'm gonna hit up Wally um probably tomorrow. I have his number. I'm gonna call him in the morning. Let me write this down. Call Wally in the morning. And Wale. He's like Wale, not Wally. I know he used to get mad as crap when people call him Wally. Because the way his name is spelled, it sounds like Wally, you know, but it's Wale with Downtown Hot Radio. And yeah, man. I don't know. I want to be interviewed by him again until this whole race is over. Get on NBC, which I'm on NBC, affiliates of NBC, KCAA Radio, 11, no, 10:50 a.m. and affiliates of NBC, and talk about the campaign. And then what else? Talk to Wally. It's cheap, but it's worth it because this is a guy who have 17,000 organic followers and have a lot of people. Only people I can remember is Ti because I I've seen a lot. Robin Thicke was on there. A lot of stars, but they have to keep putting themselves in the limelight until they come to ask them questions for free. And that's how that works. I haven't been to an event yet, but yeah, I'm not gonna leave him hanging. Not my black brother, and my brother's keeper. You know, yeah, man. Uh, Business is business. And then I ended up like a dummy. I forgot he's a businessman, so you know I was on his time, and he's on Eastern time, and I'm on Central. I'm on Pacific time. So it's like that kind of conflict of interest. So tomorrow, call Wally, Downtown Hot Radio. And what else? That's it. That is it. I got more to do, but I can't talk about it. The appointments. Yeah. Trying to see what else on Tuesday. Man, I don't watch many videos no more. The Harry Styles video, and I'm way going way back, y'all. Harry Styles, as it was in Watermelon, was beautiful. Whoever was the producers of those two videos was well executed. And it was another one that I saw because I was during this time I wasn't watching their videos at that time. But it came out in 2022, I know, but I wasn't watching. I was so busy. And you had a lady and him going around a carousel looking thing, and they were trying to every time they got together, things would just get in front of them. And even Empire of the Sun, all of their videos are well executed. I don't care what video. I've seen them all. At least 95% of their videos I've seen. I follow them to the depths of the earth. And who else? Uh like I told y'all before, TI videos are pretty cool, but the only problem I have, and y'all have to realize this is coming from an honest, fair point of view, is that we as African American people are hindered to only rapping about money, the BITCHs, and drugs and killing. That's why I don't pollute my mind with everything. I will listen to it. And T.I. is a changed man. He may rap, he may rap about what he used to rap about, but he always said he broke the law, but not maliciously. And that's how I feel. I can relate to that little statement right there, or sentence, or clause, or however you want to say it. And that's why he keeps popping in my mind. But I want y'all, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to get off of here. So I'm not talking junk about Lil Wayne, nor am I talking junk about Jay-Z. Because I listen to 90, probably now 70%, because he done came out with so much. He comes out with records over and over and over again. All I'm saying is that both of them, right? Hold up. Both of them got cleared a record that said the C word. And we all know what the C word is. And I said, now, if there were white people that said the N word and they got that cleared, how would the Black community feel? It's not right to me. And that's all I'm going to say. I was rapping to it. I don't even remember which one. That's why I hardly even listen to them no more. But they got good lyrics. It's funny. It's energetic. It's well worth listening to. But like I told y'all before, before I said it, I don't even know which statement I want to make. Like I said before, if we are being called the BITCH word, then our daughters are being labeled as that upbringing. Oh, this is the BITCH camp. Some women like that crap. I don't want to be called that because I know I'm not. And now it's embedded in my brain that's how, and then embedded into the young African American boy's brain that's how you have to talk to women, whether white, Black, Hispanic. Get over here, B. I was listening to two of their lyrics one day, both Jay-Z and Lil Wayne, at different times in my life. And I was rapping to it, and then all of a sudden it clicked. They said it. And I was like, no, I turned it off. If it wasn't for some of your co-peers, Lil Wayne and Jay-Z, you wouldn't be a billionaire now, Jay-Z. And you wouldn't be where you are, Lil Wayne. So why down and get that record cleared talking about the C people? Whether they're the good people, white people, or bad white people. That's all I'm going to say. I don't care who likes it because it's the truth. If you want your child growing up to hear the word B all day, every day, like I had to hear as a child, and now it's embedded, and sometimes I still say it, it's just not right. And I end it there. Goodbye.